primarily trying to do. It looked like from TV they were trying to take away the long balls and keep everything in front of it, and then how were we attacking them?
You're exactly right. That's what their whole mentality is. What's that? The question was what South Carolina was doing. He said it looked like they were trying to take away the long ball and keep everything in front of them that way. And that's exactly what they were doing. They didn't want to give up big plays, and they didn't. And we didn't have any explosive plays that way. And the other thing is what we have faced every week, and it's been interesting, is that what you see sometimes on film throughout the week, teams are changing it up against us. And so what you practice against, whatever, is not always what you get in the game, and that's having to adjust with our players and things like that. So that's exactly what they were doing. Yes.
I know that this is, with all the injuries we've had, you're not able to have very little contact during the week, but doesn't that, while you're trying to save your players, also hurt your players because they're not used to being hit at game time speed?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I think that what we do is we really on Tuesdays we use our pads and really have a lot of contact on that Tuesday practice, and then after that we try to narrow it down after that. But that's a great point. Is that you don't get a lot of contact throughout the week, and and then you get into the game and it's contact. And but yet, also too with these guys banged up and stuff, if you go out and practice and you pound them and pound them and pound them, then you're not going to have a lot of guys left. I mean, the number game comes into effect. And but I understand your question, and it's a double-edged sword a little bit.
Wow.
Anything else?
What?
You guys were very nice to me, and I appreciate that. You don't know. Now we got two guys all of a sudden raise their hand back. I got to go. I see you. Yes.
Coach, I think we're all happy to have you here. I know it's a difficult week, but could you maybe go through, without picking on any one kid or anything?
Sure.
Go through how the turnover on the fumble, and then the pass play when it was, I think, 4 minutes to go in the game, and we sent everybody deep. Was that a late throw? Was that?
It was. Yeah. Well, the fumble. We had a freshman. We had a freshman back in that hadn't played, and I'm not blaming him at all. We just got to do a better job of coaching that. And but he came through and he really got his elbow up high, and it actually hit the ball, tipped the ball before Josh could throw it. So just a little bit of from there to there created a fumble, and that's inches, but it happened. And then and Josh, I talked to Josh yesterday, and he wished he would have thrown the vertical ball. We had him wide open. He just wished he would have thrown it earlier, and it didn't happen. But it's just what we got to get better at, those little things. Yes.
You mentioned